I stepped into my new house, eager to embark on a fresh chapter of my life. The air was tinged with anticipation as I unpacked boxes and arranged furniture, making the space my own. Little did I know that within these walls, a realm beyond the natural awaited, a tapestry of paranormal phenomena that would unravel my understanding of reality. It began subtly, with faint whispers echoing through empty corridors. I dismissed them as mere figments of my imagination, remnants of an overactive mind adjusting to unfamiliar surroundings. But as the days passed, the whispers grew bolder, their words intertwining with the very fabric of my existence. Objects danced in defiance of gravity, levitating and twirling with an otherworldly grace. Shadows morphed and contorted, revealing glimpses of ethereal beings that lurked just beyond the veil of perception. A chilling presence crept through the rooms, leaving behind an icy trail that sent shivers down my spine. Doors creaked open and shut, their movements guided by unseen hands. Footsteps echoed when silence should have reigned. I felt watched, observed by an invisible audience that reveled in my confusion and unease. As I sought solace in the sanctity of sleep, dreams turned into nightmares that bled into waking moments. Visions of phantoms haunted my every waking hour, their presence both terrifying and mesmerizing. I yearned for the sanctuary of daylight, where the paranormal held less sway. I sought answers, delving into dusty tomes and ancient texts, hoping to decipher the cryptic origins of this haunted abode. But the more I unearthed, the more questions surfaced, leaving me lost in a labyrinth of half-truths and fragmented knowledge. In my solitude, I confronted the paradoxical nature of these occurrences. Fear and fascination intertwined, compelling me to bear witness to the spectral ballet that unfolded within my new home. The paranormal became an unspoken companion, a part of my existence I could neither fully embrace nor escape. Days turned into nights, and the boundary between the mundane and the supernatural grew thin. Reality itself seemed to warp, allowing glimpses into realms beyond comprehension. I became a passenger on a ghostly journey, navigating through this extraordinary tapestry of spectral energy. In the absence of moral description, I witnessed a world where logic and reason faltered, where the intangible became tangible, and where the line between the living and the departed blurred into obscurity. The presence of the paranormal phenomena held no judgment, no inherent good or evil. It simply was, a mysterious force woven into the very fabric of my new home. And so, in this delicate dance between the ordinary and the extraordinary, I found myself both captivated and haunted, embracing the enigmatic nature of my surroundings, for better or for worse. The paranormal had become an intrinsic part of my existence, an ever-present reminder that there are mysteries in this world that defy explanation. The sound of voices woke me up. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding. The voices were coming from outside my room, down the hall. I couldn't make out what they were saying, but they sounded angry. I got out of bed and crept to the door. I held my breath and listened. The voices were louder now. I could hear a man and a woman arguing. "I told you not to come here," the man said. "This is a mistake." "I had to," the woman said. "I had to see you." "You're not welcome here," the man said. "Go back where you came from." "I'm not going anywhere," the woman said. "I'm not leaving without you." I heard the sound of a door slamming. I turned and ran back to my bed. I pulled the covers over my head and closed my eyes. I didn't want to hear any more. I lay there for a long time, listening to the sound of my own heartbeat. I was scared. I didn't know who those people were, or what they wanted. Finally, I fell asleep. But I didn't sleep well. I kept having nightmares about those voices. The next morning, I woke up and went downstairs. The house was empty. I went outside and looked around. There was no sign of the man or the woman. I didn't know what to think. Had I imagined the whole thing? Or had I really heard those voices? I never found out the answer. But I never forgot the sound of those voices. I woke up to the sight of an unknown girl lying lifeless on the floor of my home. Her delicate features were frozen in an eternal slumber, devoid of any hint of recognition. Confusion engulfed my thoughts as I tried to comprehend the inexplicable presence of this foreign presence within the confines of my dwelling. In an attempt to unravel the enigma that had unfolded before me, I meticulously retraced the steps of the night before. Fragmented memories danced at the edges of my consciousness, but a complete picture eluded me. It was as if the night had been swallowed by an insidious void, erasing all traces of its existence. Examining the girl's lifeless form, I noticed no visible signs of violence or distress. She appeared peacefully at rest, as if she had fallen into a deep slumber from which she would never awaken. Her clothes were unremarkable, blending seamlessly into the neutral palette of my surroundings. Who was she, and what circumstances had led her to this unfamiliar abode? Questions churned within me, each one a seed of curiosity that demanded nourishment. The room itself offered no answers. It was pristine, untouched by the chaos that would accompany such an extraordinary discovery. The air hung heavy with anticipation, the silence echoing a multitude of secrets. A peculiar mix of fear and fascination coursed through my veins, pushing me to uncover the truth concealed within this inexplicable scenario. I scoured my mind, sifting through fragments of recollection that teased the edges of my consciousness. Yet, the more I searched, the more elusive the answers became, as if they were dancing just beyond my reach. Minutes stretched into hours, yet the girl's identity remained veiled in an impenetrable shroud. The enigma deepened with every passing moment, a riddle whose solution lay tantalizingly close, yet frustratingly out of grasp. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, casting its golden glow upon the room, I found myself at a crossroads. The unknown girl, a haunting presence in my home, beckoned me to uncover the truth, to delve into the depths of her mystery. And so, with a resolve born of equal parts trepidation and curiosity, I embarked on a journey to unearth the secrets she had brought to my doorstep. In the absence of moral description, I ventured forth, the echoes of uncertainty guiding my steps. The truth awaited, a silent witness concealed within the realms of the unknown, waiting to be unveiled, piece by piece, until the puzzle of the girl's presence in my home could be assembled.